Whoa, can you guys believe it? It's been 12 months, that's right. I've had this vehicle for a year. It's been 12 months since I bought it brand new, stock as a rock. And yeah, kind of safe to say it's definitely not stock anymore. A lot's changed, and that's why I'm making this video. I'm going to go through it all. It's much requested, the walk around of the Nav. You guys know I don't really do these kind of videos on the channel, but it's time. Now I have owned the car for 12 months, that's 1 year. And a lot has changed, obviously, but I will admit I've only actually driven it 12,000 kilometers. So, I mean, can't really do too much of a review video on Navaras. In saying that, I'd say at least 80% of those kilometers are actually off-road, which compared to normal is very different. Most people drive them on road. Yeah, it's definitely been put through its paces to this point. And yeah, I plan to do even more, obviously. If you've been following the channel, you will know that I've done a fair few trips so far, including the first one, which was basically stock. I had the wheels on, that was it. And that was Fraser Island. That was Christmas. We've also done Moreton Island, heaps to Double Island, because I'm always there. Bunch of trips around the Sunshine Coast. And the big trip we did, when it had the tub on it, and that was to the Daintree and back. I mean, I guess a lot of those kilometers were actually on the highway. I stand corrected. And it's performed well every time, obviously. The main question, I guess, people ask, am I happy? Yes, I'm happy with this car so far. I haven't had any issues. It's been good for me. Actually, come to think of it, I stand corrected. I did have a seal leaking where the tail shaft connects to the gearbox, I think. Apparently that happens with excessive sand. Don't know how that could have happened. It's under warranty anyway, and Nissan were really good about that. And okay, in regards to off-road ability, the car is absolutely insane. Like, it has done everything I've thrown at it. It kind of scares me, super capable. But keeping in mind, it's obviously had a fair few modifications to assist with off-road capability, which would include completely new suspension the whole way through, including arms, springs, shocks, you name it, it's got it basically. And the front locker, that's almost an unfair advantage, it's that good. I think to this date is my favourite mod. It just gives you the confidence to actually do absolutely anything. So with that in mind, I'll get into the mods in a second. First, I'm going to touch on a few other things. Fuel consumption, it has been actually amazing. I was shocked up until adding all the extra weight. So if you watch the channel recently, you'll know the whole tray canopy and rooftop tent and a lot of weight has been added to the vehicle, as well as it sticks out above the roof now too. So all of this combined, I haven't actually tested it, but straight away I can tell fuel economy isn't as good as it was beforehand. Still, I mean, we're looking, I'm guessing here, somewhere near the 600 k's per tank range, 11 kilometers per 100 or something like that. Overall fuel economy of the Nissan is pretty good so far. It is a small engine, you would expect that. Now a lot of people ask me, would I recommend the Nissan Navara? I mean, that's a hard question. I think most makes and models, if you buy them new, they're all going to be pretty good in the first 4 years. I'm very lucky, I get the new Hilux every 3 or 4 years with my work. It's kept stock as a rock, but it's obviously I get to try out the new Hilux almost every time it comes out. Okay, so one interesting question. A lot of people ask me that no, but I have the Hilux for work and the Nissan for fun. Would I, if I had a choice, pick the Toyota Hilux or the Nissan Navara? And my answer is normally, if I had to have a vehicle to drive around daily stock, the Hilux is more comfortable and probably drives nicer. That's my honest opinion. Off-road though, I don't know, I think the Nissan's probably got it. Like, the diff lock just seems to work better. And to be honest, the coil rear suspension seems to work a lot better in the Nissan than the Hilux has the billy cut leaf spring old-fashioned stuff still in it. Every time I try and do this, I tend to forget something. I'm actually kind of mind blown I've managed to pull this much stuff together in a year. Very lucky, very grateful. Let's get started with the wheels. Method 301s and the Maxxis Razor mud terrain tyres. Now obviously you can see on top here we've got the Mitts alloy tray 1765 long, and it's got the 1400 canopy on top with all the fruit. So if you want to know more about that, I've got a whole video dropping the release of that. I'll link it down below and you can check that out if you want more information. Amazing product. I'll back it 100%. So on the side we have the sliders. They're from SC Fab. That's a Gold Coast company. I just really like the look of that one, so that's why I purchased those. Underneath we have the superior full kit for the MP300. Lower and upper control arms, Panhard bar, tail shaft cross member sectioning, extended brake lines, long travel shocks, coils, adjustable coilovers in the front, remote res all round. Just absolutely everything, guys. I'll list all the build videos down below because basically every time I did anything, we did a video about it, so yeah. Some people are actually surprised to know that, or to learn that, I don't have any exhaust work done, no tune done. The only sort of modification in that area is the snorkel and the airbox from In-House Fab. They also did, I think they did the hot side pipe as well. But apart from that, motor and exhaust, it's all stock. Yeah, nothing to really report there. I'm not really a big fan of loud exhaust. Obviously that's just me because everyone does it. But anyway, up the front, guys, we have the Iron Man Commercial Deluxe bar. I just got that because I really like the look of it, and it's functional. It's got the hoops and it's obviously legal, and yeah, I really like it. Never thought I'd go the traditional style because there's so many of that newer style bull bars out, but now I've got the hoops and all the protection. I actually really like it. So I'm a big fan of the Iron Man. For the Navara anyway, I think the Iron Man's one of the best looking bars you can get. This is a hard one to film. Front locker, it's from Harrop, electronic e-locker. Bloody heck, I'll say it again, one of my favourite mods on the truck. Definitely makes off-roading so much better. It's insane. Also have a full set of bash plates here. They've copped it a little bit, but not too bad. Actually, I haven't had them on too long, so. Oh yeah, I nearly just forgot, guys. Bendix brake upgrade. We've had the brake upgrade done at the front, which includes new brake lines, braided brake lines, and the slotted discs. It does actually help pull the car up a little bit better. So. Okay, inside we're all pretty stock. Obviously, the screen that comes with the Series 4 is actually pretty good, so I never bothered upgrading to a better screen. Although there is some really good ones out there, I just don't think it's necessary right now anyway. We've got the throttle grenade. Throttle controller, guys. It's the crawl mode. It's my favorite off-road. It really dulls that accelerator right down. Get those wheels turning nice and slow and low range, which is key to crawling over those rocks. The window banner up there, that is guaranteed, guys, scientifically proven to add 10% more street cred. Available over at tjjack.com.au. And now on top we have the Drifter rooftop tent. I've got the 1200 wide model with the mattress upgrade. I've used it on 3 trips already. Weighs 58 kilos. Not entirely sure, it's pretty thin. I mean, you got to remember when you're having that much weight up that high, it's kind of important to keep the weight down. And obviously the thinner it is, the less wind drag you end up with and the better your fuel economy, yada yada yada. Okay, so now we've gone through those mods, have I A, made it way better, or B, completely screwed up my car? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I think I'm loving it. The whole setup, it's working great. One thing I do want to mention is a lot of the parts on this vehicle have been sponsored, some of them completely sponsored, but I genuinely would not have any of this stuff on there if I didn't 100% back it. Avid supporter of all the companies that I've used to build this vehicle. Yeah, and it's all been really great gear so far. I think it all works really well and it looks really good. One thing I have discovered about the four-wheel drive industry is you can just keep going forever and ever. One thing I do need is the roof rack because that tent sits so high now. Comment down below what's next, what mod's next. Let me know. And, I also have to apologise if you're someone here coming for a comprehensive Nissan Navara review. You made the wrong decision, sorry. Anyway, stick around, guys. Going to be plenty more content. I'm going to be putting this tray through its paces. Also, we're going to take the canopy off for a few episodes and see how the truck moves without the added extra weight, as well as putting the canopy back on and then attempting potentially to do the same thing. So stick around there for that, stay tuned, and I will see you next episode. Thanks, guys.